What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. So today, a little exciting one for me. Some parts have rocked up from overseas that were too big to leave at my house, so I've got to go down to the FedEx courier today and go and pick them up. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. Leave it as a little surprise for you. Also, the first batch of the hoodies have been completed, so I'm going to go and pick those up as well and then organise getting them sent out. So let's get into it. Oh, and just a quick one, guys, before we head down to get that package, a bunch of you have been asking me the Bluetooth adapter that I put in the crown. You've asked, hey man, can you show us how it works? Because I did forget to put that in the video. So I'll just show you that quickly before we head off. Okay, so we're on the air conditioner setting at the moment. So just hit the audio setting, and that's the actual Bluetooth device there. Now, if I see how it says CD2 changer, so that is the actual Bluetooth device. If I were to hit disc, and if I had a disc in, you'd hit that and then it would go across to the actual CD player and go to CD1 changer, as far as I'm aware. I don't actually run CDs in my car, so I can't put one in right now, but yeah, that's all it is. You just press disc once, press it twice, and it'll just swap between the two changes. And I can't turn it up because of copyright, but I've just got a song playing at the moment. You can see up there. Now that track, it doesn't show you the song that's playing, it doesn't show you the artist, anything like that, and the track will just keep counting up for your whole trip. So don't worry about that too much. It just gives you that capability of using the Bluetooth, like your phone, for music and calls and all that sort of stuff on the system. And with the Bluetooth connector, you skip up, skip down song, volume up, volume down. Obviously the volume works, but your skip up and down still works. So you don't even have to touch your phone. You can just use it as the car would use it, you know? So it's really good. So yeah, it's a kind of a basic little Bluetooth device, but for me it does exactly what I want. All I wanted was to be able to play music and take phone calls. You can take phone calls in here with the car's Bluetooth, but music doesn't work. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me and let's go and grab these parts. All right, so actual full spin out there. A little impromptu thing, but I pulled out of my house and I saw a TNT FedEx truck. They're both together, and I just pulled up behind him. I'm like, hey mate, are you the FedEx guy for this area? And he's like, yeah, I am. And I was like, I don't suppose you've been to the depot yet, have you? Like the little drop off? And he goes, no, I haven't. Oh, are you from that house up there? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I was gonna go try and drop it off again today. I was like, you can just chuck it straight in the boot if you want. And he's like, yeah, sweet. He's just back there in that truck. What a spin out. So yeah, gave him the details and got it. So I'll show you guys when we get home, but let's go get these hoodies. All right, good success. We got first batch. There's not a lot in there, that's okay. First batch seems to be a little one. Like I said, I haven't actually like put these out for actual sale or anything yet. Just like kind of close friends and subscribers and stuff that I see in person have gone, yeah, give me one, I want one, so they've got them. So huge appreciation for you guys for grabbing them so early. Eventually at some point when the channel gets big, I will set up a site and do merch and stuff like that if you're all interested in that. If not, that's cool, but I'll probably set it up at some point anyway for the people that would like it. So I'm gonna head into the gym and then we'll go home and I'll give you an unboxing of what I picked up from overseas today. So that day got away from me quite a bit. As you can see, we've got our parcel here. It is from Driftworks in the UK. I've got to give a shout out to these guys on how quickly this came in. It's ridiculous. I ordered it last Thursday, it rocked up yesterday. So like literally less than a week to go all the way from the UK to Melbourne. Ridiculous. So let's jump in and I'll give you a little bit of an unboxing. It is the air cup system for the Supra, front and rears and the tank. So I got everything you could get because I didn't want to kind of scrimp on this. I need to get it on the car before I repaint it. I don't want to repaint the car and then damage things on curbs and speed humps and so on. So I've got this to be able to lift up 50 mil whenever I need to. Now keep in mind guys, these are not made to lift up and drive on for ages and then drop back down. These are made to get up and over speed humps, curbs, etc. I'm sure that there's people out there that do run like that. They just like use this as kind of an airbag system. but that's not how it's designed, and they specifically say not to do that. So I won't be, I don't want to ruin the system. So let's jump in. We've got little Klaus here supervising, and Storm's just out of the shot, but you'll hear a tail wagging every now and then. All right, let's do it. Oh, also, if there's like knife companies and stuff out there that want to sponsor me and get me to start doing unboxing stuff, I'm keen, because knives are cool. I mean, they look cool. As I say that, I don't want to slice my hand open. Oh, it's got big staples in as well. Yeah, I couldn't believe that I bumped into the FedEx guy literally as I drove out of my house. I'm like, hey man, you the FedEx guy? He's like, yeah. Are you from over there? I'm like, yeah. Can I have my box? He's like, yeah. So with this kit, you can just get the front lift system, and you can also get it without the air tank. It's just with the air tank, it's instant, and I wanted that. Because I do want to put an air tank on the crown at some point, so that's a bit more instant, but more research has to go into that before I do that. Okay, so got 2 rolls of line. I think they are 12 meters each from what I saw on the site. If one is a bit smaller, that doesn't matter because obviously it's only going to the back. So all good. The tank is actually going to be above the back seats. It's got line. Spacer. That scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. So there is the cup system. So this goes on top of your your coilover. Where you take the top off, this on, then this goes back on, and then it lifts up and down 50 mil. Amazing design, and I'm super excited about it. This is awesome. Put that back away. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, all at 15 mil diameter for the shaft, which is what my HSD coilovers have. There was a bit of a confusion there because I've got older Mono Pros. They're about 7 years old maybe. So the shaft I think may have changed size, I'm not sure. You got to check yours if you're going to buy this. We have, what do we got here? Mounting stuff, a bit more hose. I'll have a closer look at that in a bit. What is that? Maybe pressure switch and stuff like that? Yeah, makes sense. We have a pre-wired button and another pre-wired button so that these go in your car. They link to solenoid so you can press up and down, front and back. I wanted separate front and rear activating just because sometimes you just need to get the front up, sometimes you need to go the front up to get up something and then pull the back up to get further up, you know, things like that. So I wanted all mobility I could get, and this gives that. Yeah, cool. That's really good. It's awesome. Oh, and they light up as well. So when you like press them and you're lifted, it's like got a red ring around it, so you know if you're up or down, which is really cool. Then we have our 2 solenoids. So without looking too quickly, too into it, air in, air out, and you can adjust the pressures and so on, which is great. What else we got in here? Got a T, Got another T, because obviously as it comes out, you're gonna have to tee off front left, front right, rear left, rear right, that kind of thing. That's awesome. Man, it comes with even your little lugs that you need to crimp onto your cables. These guys really included everything. That's awesome. I mean, obviously you expect that because it comes as a full kit, but it's just nice that when they say full kit, they mean full kit. You get everything. Fuse and power cable, which is awesome that they've included that as well, because a lot of people run stuff without fuses. Why? Don't do that, guys. I'll admit to you, I've done it in the past. But I don't anymore because, you know, don't do that. That's cool. A couple little oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to run that on my Super Key. Or this. It says stands parts. Oh, that's cool. Oh, air freshener? Little coilover air freshener, look at that. That's actually sick. Oh man, that is living in there for sure. That is so cool. I know, I'm getting excited over an air freshener, guys, but that's cool. Just some like instructions and stuff, how to set your rebound, your droop, like how to wire it, how to tube it. Man, that's really cool. So obviously they expect everyone to be doing a DIY install. It's not one of those things and they're like, oh, you have to take this to a shop, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of stickers, awesome. That's gonna go all on my toolbox. That's where my stickers go. Again, I'm gonna leave all of this information in the description, how you can get these if you want them, because I know a lot of you out there probably run the same struggle as me. Oh, I don't wanna go full airbag on my car, I wanna keep coilovers, but how good would it be if I could just like lift up over something? Perfect. It's about 2,000 Australian dollars once landed and so on. So it's not super cheap. It's actually more expensive than the coilovers themselves. My coilovers were like 1,600 bucks, but I think this is gonna be so worth it. And finally, last thing. Oh, lads, give me some sweets. Some sweets, oh. It's like they knew me. Last two things are obviously your compressor. Comes with a Viair compressor. And a relay. I would assume that is so that it turns off when your car is off and so on. Makes sense. But obviously I'll show you guys the install. Now the install I'm going to do in another video is not going to be like a how-to specifically. It's just going to be, hey guys, I'm doing this. The how-to is going to be in your instruction manual, and I can kind of like, you can watch me do it. So you'll be like, oh yeah, he did it like that, cool. But anything I do, don't be like, hey man, you did that and it's stuffed up on mine, so I hate you, I'm going to sue you. No, you know. And here's the tank. Oh, spot on, guys. Absolutely spot on. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Look at this. Yoo! Oh man, that's gonna be good. The compressor's really small, as you can see. I'm holding it in one hand. It's not massive. You've got, pop that in there. So it looks like a pressure relief valve, so it only holds so much pressure. You've also got an electrical, I'm gonna have a guess that this is a pressure switch for the compressor, so that it turns that off. So when you get to a, you know, say you get up to like 150 PSI, that'll turn off. But if something goes wrong and this fails and it goes up to like 170 PSI, this will release. I'm not gonna look right into it yet. That goes out to your airlines, which is perfect, and this goes out to your compressor. Now, I've spoken to the guys, and obviously they haven't advised me to do this, but I'm going to. I'm gonna disconnect that, and that. I'm gonna run hard lines out and under the floors. And then once they go under the floor, so these will actually both be feeds. This and this will be, so come down here off of a T, so that they will just work together. Essentially, they're just reading pressure. And then this will come off and go back to the compressor. So all you'll see in my car sticking out the top is going to be the top side of this tank, and then polished lines coming off the top. And I reckon it will be good. So I'm just waiting for my fittings to come in. So my fittings are on their way. Ordered them the other day through an absolute champion. I'm just going to balance it there. I don't want to put it away yet. All right, so guys, thank you for coming along for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. If you did enjoy it, like the video, show me that you liked it, comment on the video, share it with your friends, and stick around because this is going in the next couple of videos. I should be installing it next week, my time, so I would say the following week for videos to come out for you guys. All right, thanks for coming along, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.